Are there benefits to beef tallow in skincare products, and what are they? This is more of what I've learned on my carnivore journey. I'm Jackie Elmer. Grab my guide over at lowertoxiclife.com and make sure you're subscribed to the Carnivore Keto playlist so you don't miss any of this, if this happens to be a journey that you're exploring. Now, I'm showing this brand, Tallow RX. I have no allegiance to this brand. It just happens to be one of the ones that popped up. I ordered it from Amazon. I will leave a link below, and I thought I would try it. I have another brand coming in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to test that one out as well and let you know. Now, it's interesting. I have never been a absolute advocate. Advocate's not the right word. I've never been 100% dedicated to my skincare routine. I'm often lazy. I've sworn forever that I hardly ever wash my face at night before I go to bed. I know it's the cardinal sin, but I can tell you at 60, I've done okay with that. I believe that the best skincare comes from the inside out. So just like you can't out exercise a bad diet, I also believe that good skincare starts in the kitchen with our nutrition, just like abs are made in the kitchen. So along the way, beef tallow became a big talked about concept in the different groups and different studies that I've followed as part of my carnivore to keto to body hacking myself journey. And so I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to try this. So the reality of it is beef tallow has been used for centuries as a natural, nutrient-rich moisturizer for the skin. And kind of like my series on coconut oil and so much of that I've used as a makeup remover, a skin cleanser, moisturizer, natural deodorant, sunscreen, a lot of different things like that. For me, somebody who's really striving to live as close to back to nature without living in a tent as I can, one of the things that made sense for me is, well, coconuts in certain regions certainly would be natural, and it would make sense that if you were working with the coconut, thinking way back in the pioneer or actually the cave woman days, that as you messed with it, it might feel good on your skin. Same thing with beef tallow. Anything that moisturizes and improves the feel of the skin potentially has the opportunity to enrich the skin as well. So it's packed with what are called skin-loving fats, vitamins, and anti-inflammatory properties. Now, as I'm recording this, I just literally received this yesterday and just today started using it. And I'm actually using this as my moisturizer on my face. So you can look at me. How do I look? I'm going to give it 30 days and I'll weigh back in, and then I'm just going to test it over time. We'll see. Do I feel like the fine lines are improving? Do I feel like little breakouts, which I don't have a huge problem with that, but occasionally discoloration, dryness, the dullness or the brightness or the whiteness or the shine of the skin. We're just going to see how all of that does. So the funny thing is, this was used for years, and in chatting with my mom briefly about it, she remembers this in the 70s as a product that was being touted. So it's making a comeback, allegedly. Now, it's deeply moisturizing. I can tell you that for sure. You don't need a whole lot. It's almost like butter. You can see here, it's just almost like butter. So you really do not need a whole lot. Just a little, probably a lima bean size drop on your face will do most of it. Make sure you do your neck area and all of that as well. But it really is deeply moisturizing. I can just feel it. I love that sensation of it on my skin. It doesn't feel horribly oily or any of that. And it offers a skin barrier for support. It's biologically similar to our skin's natural oils. Now, again, you can Google all of this and learn a lot about that. And then I'll have a blog post also that shares some of these highlights. But it's biologically similar to our skin's natural oils, which makes sense since it comes from an animal, and we are animals. And it allows it to absorb easily without clogging our pores. And I know that can be a huge thing for a number of people who struggle with that. It helps repair the skin barrier and it prevents dryness and irritation. Now, again, time will tell. This is what Dr. Google is telling me, and it's also what I've heard from others. So again, be your own best body hacker. Try it for yourself if you're open to it. It's rich in skin-nourishing nutrients containing vitamins A, D, E, and K. All of those are known to be good for the skin. Vitamin A, retinol, if you've used Retin-A or retinol or those type products, are a derivative from vitamin A. Vitamin E has been touted for years, and vitamin D we know that is so important from the sun for our skin and other health benefits. So it supports skin hydration and regeneration and that elasticity. And especially as we age, that's one of those things that we're working toward. Now, I mentioned vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, and it protects against that environmental damage. And when we think about all that we're exposed to in today's world, that's the name of my channel, lowertoxiclife.com, it makes sense. And by the way, make sure you're subscribed and grab my guide over at lowertoxiclife.com if you want some other information on reading and understanding labels, grocery lists, recipes, and so on. Now, I mentioned anti-inflammatory, and it's soothing for the skin. I can tell you the minute that I put it on my face and my upper body, it did feel very nourishing, very soothing. Now, does that necessarily mean that it's providing benefits? I don't know, but I'll let you know. It's also been proven, or reportedly proven, to help calm eczema, psoriasis, and dry, irritated skin because it reduces that inflammation, which makes sense. When we think about it, so many of the products that women especially are marketed have toxic chemicals in them, which create inflammation in the body. It's not always inflammation that we're aware of at the time, but it's definitely inflammation. And so we can help soothe that, and anything that we can do to help soothe that is amazing. It does support wound healing, and it may help with minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. It certainly can't hurt you, right? Now, when I look at this, and one of the next items, it's typically, if you get the right kind, it's non-toxic and free of harmful chemicals. Now, I had a number of people over on X tell me to make my own. And we'll get to that probably, because you know me, I love the kitchen and I love exploring and I love putting my chef/scientist hat on and trying different things. But first I thought, before I get into all that, I'm just going to try this. But the ingredients listed here is grass-fed and finished tallow, which comes from beef, cows, manuka honey, jojoba oil, calendula oil, rosehip oil, and arrowroot powder. Now, in the natural shea butter that I make, and I will leave the link to that video and that recipe below, I use arrowroot powder. It's kind of a natural thickener and anti-greaser, for lack of a better word. It helps reduce the oiliness in a lot of this. So I like that. I like reading that natural ingredients. There's a few more than 5, but my grocery shopping guide is, if I'm going to buy a processed food, I typically have a 5 ingredient rule. So this almost hits with that, but everything in it passes my litmus test. So no preservatives, no synthetic fragrances, no endocrine disruptors. Beef tallow truly is a pure, toxin-free alternative to so many of those skincare products. And it's ideal for those who are looking for a lower toxic, ancestral approach to skincare, the cave woman approach, as I like to call it. Its anti-aging and skin elasticity benefits are super important to me, especially, again, as I age. Now, I don't have a problem with aging. In fact, I always laugh and say, when I look back, what year would I give up? What decade would I give up? What learning experience? What general fun experiences would I give up? None of them. So I don't want to change my age, but like anyone, I want to age looking my best, feeling my best, and putting my best self forward. The natural fats that are in tallow are what help maintain plump, hydrated, moisturized skin. And that's what helps reduce that appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Now, all of us have laugh lines and smile lines. And again, kind of like, what decade would you give up? What great experiences that created these fun smile lines would you give up? I say none of them. But again, whatever we can do to enhance nature's ability to make us look and feel our best, why not do it? Beef tallow also is known to support collagen production for firmer, younger, more youthful looking skin. Collagen production is one of those things that fades as we age. So anything that we can do to help out, that is great. So what are some uses? In this, it basically calls this Tallow RX Whipped Tallow Honey Balm. And it basically says, I don't think it actually even says here. It just says founded in 2022 by skincare professionals, but it doesn't actually say what to use it for. But I thought, why not? What's the difference, right? So I'm using it for face and body moisturizer. You can also use it as a lip balm. So I'm putting it on at night after and by the way, I've gotten into a better habit of washing my face at night. Not every night, I'm not a purist still, but I'm using it as a lip balm. For those of you with babies or grandparents with grandchildren around, it's a great baby skincare. It's gentle enough for a diaper rash and any of that sensitive baby skin. So why not try it? Again, toxic-free, chemical-free alternative. And you can actually make it kind of a balm and kind of a spa-like experience by mixing your own essential oils in with it. Lavender, frankincense, even tea tree, eucalyptus, anything that gives you that spa kind of feel. And again, try it, test it. Sometimes people react to essential oils. I always promote buying an organic, very high quality essential oil, but just give it a little bit of the skin patch test with your tallow skincare and just see how that works for you. So again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave me a comment. Would you try beef tallow in your skincare routine? Have you tried it? Do you have a specific brand that you recommend? Put a comment below. Let's have a conversation about it and grab my guide over at lowertoxiclife.com. I'm Jackie Ulmer. Thanks for being here.